So I've got a part load breather hose that connects to the left side cam cover that is broken off right after it left the supercharger. Why do I know it's broken off? Well, because I have part of it in my hand. Great. So we have options. I can kind of get to the end, right? And what's interesting is that 3/8 inch vacuum line will actually go over it and seal pretty well. Notice it's expanding a little bit. That's pretty good. I'm not sure if I have that much of a clearance, however. So the other option basically is to go the other direction. Now remember, the hole that's in the cam cover is only about 2 or 3 millimeters, so you don't need a whole lot of vacuum on it, right? The other option is to do this, which is basically insert 1/4 inch tubing into it, all right? It's a little bit tighter fit, but both seal pretty well. So this is going to be my fallback if I can't get the one on the outside over it. And obviously it connects to the other end, which is the little thing that connects to the cam cover. So stay tuned. Let's see what happens. Well, that was more of an ordeal than I cared to think about. So I tried to connect it to this end of the remaining hose up here. And it wasn't enough there to do it. So I went back and traced it to the junction for that hose is buried underneath there. And so what I did basically was to try to fish out this end of the hose. Well, it just cracked into a million pieces when I did that. It's well under the throttle body. I can't really focus on it, but you get kind of the idea. What I ended up doing was removing the brake reservoir, coolant reservoir here, which has green coolant in it, which scares me. Supposed to be orange. Anyway, fix that problem later. Remove the coolant reservoir, which gave me just enough room for me to curse at it for half an hour before my son came home. And with his little tiny monkey hands, he was able to take the end of this hose right here. See that? We snaked it in through the middle of the supercharger, woohoo, down into the area where that pipe goes, and put it right on the same nipple that that inflexible plastic hose was connected to. We were able to put some tape on the end of the silicone hose to pull it enough to get it on there and get a clamp on it. So it's tight on this end. It's relatively tight on this end. I'll end up putting a clamp on here, but I also need to get some RTV around that because look how tragic that looks. Any case, problem's solved until I pull a supercharger and do it right. And when I do it right, meaning I will take and just shorten this hose and run it under the supercharger, or I just might leave it like it is. It looks like it makes me happy when I open the hood now. So yay. We'll see if it throws me a P107 when I start the car, and we'll go from there.